nesting in ducks in flight. Well, the turkeys are strutting, big bucks are rutting, a family adventure, that's right. When the sun starts setting, you better be a betting we'll be headed to the old fish fry. Well, a frogging and a strutting and a ducking and a bucking, a family adventure, that's right. TP Outdoors, yeah. Pay it forward, y'all.
TP Outdoors Adventures, brought to you by Ryan Chevrolet, Kepper Dirt and Equipment Rental, and these great sponsors. Closed captioning provided by Brad Bell, American National Insurance. Give Brad a call for all your homeowner, life, and auto insurance needs. This week, Bill and videographer Chris Porter are headed west for the 60th annual Rattlesnake Roundup. Now, they're not only going to the Roundup, but Bill will be catching some rattlers and holding them with his bare hands. I've been telling you Bill is crazy, and this just proves it.
Hi guys, welcome to this week's TP Outdoors Adventure. We're out here in Merkel, Texas with our good friend Brian Grissom and Mulberry Creek Outfitters. You've seen him on the show before. We had him alligator hunting last year. We came turkey hunting out here last year, but today we're here for a little rattlesnake. Sweetwater, Texas has a rattlesnake roundup they do every year, and we're going to go to it, but first we got to catch some rattlesnakes. Brian, come here and tell us a little bit about what's going to go on with this rattlesnake roundup, buddy.
Well, every year we have the world's largest rattlesnake roundup. A couple years ago we really set the record, had over 27,000 pounds of rattlesnakes coming in.
27,000 pounds of rattlesnakes?
27,000 pounds of rattlesnakes.
Ooh, that's a lot of rattlesnakes.
That's a whole lot of rattlesnakes. We had to go out and build a bunch of new pens just to be able to hold them on. So this year we're hoping to not quite get that many, but we're hoping to get a bunch of them.
I hear you. Well, they do this, and one of the main reasons I think they do this is, first, it's a great event it's a great draw for the economics of this area, but rattlesnakes are a real problem for y'all and your cattle and everything, so this is a way to reduce the population of rattlesnakes in this area.
Very big problem. Just like the place we're fixing to go right here with this little barn behind us. This gentleman's having problems, you know, his kids have already found 3 this year, you know, so it's a very big problem with livestock, very big problem with kids. Rattlesnakes, you know, people think they're diminishing in population, but they're just getting more and more.
More and more. Well, I got me a brand new pair of these lacrosse rattlesnake boots I'm going to put on because I don't want to get bit today, so we'll get that done and we're going to go try to catch one.
Bill, if I was you, I'd be putting on a snake-proof suit. Rattlesnakes like to den up in old barns under tin and lumber or under barrels. Bill has one of them new Leopold thermal units that will pick up anything with a different temperature than the surroundings. And even though rattlesnakes are cold-blooded, they'll still show up with the thermals.
Sound of birds, nothing here. Nothing.
See anything?
No.
Ryan Chevrolet is the largest selection of Chevy cars, trucks, and SUVs in the area. And with a bigger selection of models and options to choose from, that means big savings on the right deal for you. Silverados, Tahoes, Equinox, and more. Ryan Chevrolet has them all. Take a test drive today at Ryan Chevrolet in Monroe or visit us online at ryanchevy.com.
Thanks for buying Ryan, the #1 Chevy dealer in Northeast Louisiana.
You're the first one up in the morning. You're ready for the day, and you've got a lot to do. But sometimes you need a bigger shovel. For over 17 years, Kepper Dirt and Equipment Rental has been keeping the big boys in the big toys. Doesn't matter if you're a hunter, farmer, contractor, or you just like getting dirty. We've got the steel to get the job done right. Kepper Dirt and Equipment Rental. Work done right.
Nikon's no-fault policy was created for those who continually push the envelope, travel the farthest, stay the longest, brave the most hostile elements. We do our best to deliver on our promise of a lifetime of performance. And we'll stand with you should accidents happen. Trust earned. Nikon.
Today's TP Outdoors Celebrate 1928. 90 years in business is the Stanley Toolbox full of tools. This is a $71.99 value for only $19.28. TP Outdoors was founded in 1928 by my great-grandfather, and we're going to celebrate by giving you some great buys. This toolbox has all the tools you need for around home. It's got a hammer, screwdrivers, tape measures, utility knives, blades, everything in one kit, only $19.28. Check it out at both locations of TP Outdoors before they're all gone.
After a long afternoon of snake hunting and not even finding one snake, the guys are headed over to meet up with the legendary snake whisperer, Terry Hollywood Armstrong. You see, Terry has been active in the Sweetwater JCs for many years and has been the main snake man for many of the roundups. Bill has joined up with Hollywood the day before the roundup, while everyone else is setting up, and will get some private lessons on rattlesnake handling.
All right, so we're here at the Rattlesnake Roundup. It hadn't started yet, but Terry's got one snake in here in the research pit. And before it starts, he's going to let me get in there and handle this snake, kind of get used to it before we go hunting today. So here we go. It's been about, how many years ago was it when we did this? 4 years ago since I picked one of these things up with Terry anyway.
Notice cameraman Chris Porter's standing way outside the pit and zooming in on the snake. Now, Chris does have a little more sense than Bill.
There you go, Chris. You can zoom in while you're backing up, buddy. Huh?
Turn it, that part. There you go. Now, if you got a problem, just spin him over there, throw him over there.
First one of the weekend, maybe there'll be a lot more. Chris, you're next.
No, I'm good.
Okay, all you hunters, close your eyes and just imagine getting in your box stand or tree stand before daylight and you hear this sound. That'll wake you up better than those 2 cups of coffee. The following day, Bill joins up with Terry Souls, another famous snake wrangler, for an afternoon snake hunt.
If you hear a snake or see a snake, don't jump. Because what's the likelihood of happening
is if you see a snake right here and you jump over here, you're probably gonna step on one. Just stand still.
And if you step on one, they like a step on a ball bearing, they'll roll right up, make your feet roll up.
So if you step on a snake, I still do it. I've been doing this a long time. Me and Scott been hunting snakes for
About 40 years.
40 years. We step on them all the time. Just don't jump. That's the main thing.
Okay.
Just stand still and we'll handle it.
Scream like a girl?
No, just say, hey.
You trust those good boots you got on, that's all you got to do.
Like Lorenzo, why are you stuck back there?
I still, you know, every once in a while, I'll be walking through the brush and I'll be like, oh, good gosh, and then catch him.
Yeah, catch you.
I don't let too many get away.
Chris has a homemade gator tank on his back. When they catch a snake, they'll put it in the tank and then backpack them back to the truck. Do you reckon they can talk Chris Porter into wearing the snake barrel back up the hill?
In this red bluff, there's some holes, and you see like where the rats have packed up sticks and grass and weeds and stuff in front of it. And that just helps protect the animals that are in those holes from the cold wind and the cold weather. I know this is a den that I've hit every year for 15 years, and every time we come, we catch snakes. Now, it may be 2 snakes, it may be 30. You never know. But we're gonna go up, we're gonna check it out. First of all, we're gonna make sure see if there's anything laid out. If they are, we'll catch them, and we'll inspect the ground real good, and then we'll start cleaning that hole out and looking in there with the sunlight with a mirror and checking for snakes.
That's right, folks. These snakes and rats live together in the caves. Yep, snakes have their own food source living with them.
Got snake crap.
Yep. So what does snake crap look like?
No, my hook. Yeah.
Right.
I just want something in my hand.
Right there.
That's a snake dropping.
Yes, sir.
That's a pretty good sized snake too, huh?
In fact, them rats really did, didn't they?
Yeah.
It's way up in there.
Oh, this thing's 25 foot deep.
deep.
After checking the hole and finding no snakes, the guys are headed up to another den just a little ways up the road.
Back with your bike. Stick your spurs in.
Heavy, like a rock.
That's right, it's like a rock, isn't it? Climbing a rock. Going over the top. Didn't think we can make it. Those must be Ford drivers that had to stay at the bottom.
On my right foot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Right. What's that right there? That's just the back of the hole. Right there.
They'll come out.
It's not a thing.
Where'd you go, buddy?
There he is,
That's
that's all
all
he
he said.
He's coming?
Yeah, he's coming. So go on the right side. You see his head right there? I don't think that's the same snake. That's a smaller snake.
It is a smaller snake than that other one.
Alright. Just go in on his right side. Come in.
Hold this up.
Here,
Hold
I
the
got
other
it.
one.
I got it.
Just get him 6-8 inches behind the head.
What's he doing now?
He's just getting fresh air. Go ahead and
Grab it.
I don't see him.
Just sneak back in.
Where is he? Put the light on so I don't see him.
right there. See, he's crawling back. He's crawling back. Grab him.
Right there.
Ah, got me one, boys!
That's definitely not the same snake I saw.
No. All right, what you got on here?
The snake I saw was big.
Yeah, boy, we saw it bigger than this too.
Oh yeah, that's big.
That's
baby.
Well, we got,
them are the ones you
Mama's in there. Yeah.
okay, you want me to put him in there? What?
Yeah, put him in there.
What's he?
We'll throw him back after, but we don't want that one laying around.
Not while we're up here working.
That's definitely not the same snake I
Yeah,
saw.
dude.
Hey. There we go. I know there's another one.
I know.
Yeah, we saw a bigger one. He was a lot
Yeah, he
fatter
was a
than
lot
that.
bigger, fatter than that one.
Next up.
Here. At least we didn't go empty-handed today.
That's right.
You don't see it?
No, he went back in the hole. He is right in this hole, right?
Right here?
Right here. On the top? Yes.
Yeah, right
That's
there.
what I said.
Is he coming?
He's coming. Or he's sticking his head down anyway.
Fresh air.
Yeah, how big is he, Chris?
Pools give up yet on me?
I can see He's laying this way and his head's down.
Coming.
If he'll come on out. There ain't no way you can grab him right now. I mean, you can only see that much of him.
I can dig that hole out here, something too.
Got that rock. Rock.
Got it?
Don't dump it.
I'm holding it. Face the camera. Turn around, face the camera.
Oh, yeah. I don't want to face you.
Oh, that's all right.
Turn to your right.
Turn to your right.
Whoa, hold on, boys.
I got you.
Turn to the right.
I got you.
Okay, hold, stop.
Don't go too far right. Hang on, let me take your photo.
Yeah.
Stick him on your boot.
Yeah, I'm right.
Let's test them. Make sure you
him on my
believe in
boot.
the product there.
Stop. You're good.
All right, get green down.
Bring
Yeah,
him
there
down
you go.
low. Bucket in.
Bucket.
Yeah, there you go. Got him out of there. Good job.
Little help.
That's all right.
I'll tell you
No,
what.
they
Stuck him out.
Duck, you should have came. You're missing out.
After catching a couple of snakes, the guys are headed up to check on just one last den for the day.
I'm gonna go down low and look. That thing is we're losing daylight.
Try to get your reflection on
Oh,
You all right?
I can't see him, but I got the light.
Yeah, you can't see but a foot or two in there. You can't see very far down here.
Yeah, right here.
I mean, it's just a whole thing.
Yes, all real good, real fresh. Had catfish Charlie's. It's real good, real fresh. Had catfish Charlie's.
Introducing 10 under 10. Now choose from 10 of Catfish Charlie's favorite meals for under $10, including the drink. It's 10 under 10 every day till 3 p.m.
Had catfish Charlie's, real fresh. Max Fresh Market. We're all about fresh.
Here's the weekly specials for Max Fresh Market. Fresh fryer leg quarters sold in 10-pound bag, 39 cents per pound. Fresh ground beef family pack, $1.98 per pound. Boneless, skinless fryer breast family pack, $1.88 per pound. Best choice premium ice cream, selected varieties, 64 ounce, 2 for $5.
Max Fresh Market. We're all about fresh.
Hi folks, here we are today on Louisville Avenue where Cartown has been serving this community for over 55 years. But this is a special time for us here at the foot of Louisville Bridge. We have a brand new facility going up which we hope to be serving you from for many more years.
And in preparation for this grand opening, we have bought and bought cars, trucks, SUVs. Shop us usedcargiants.com or come see us at one of our 3 locations at the foot of the Louisville Bridge.
Years of outdoor adventures has really done a number on my back. Caleb, I've been fighting with lower back pain for many years, and I think I finally found an answer. It's Chiropractic Health Services in West Monroe. It's Dr. Caleb Death Hotel. Caleb, man, the little procedures that you've done to me has really made a difference in my back. You've got all the state-of-the-art equipment here in West Monroe. You've got the decompression tables, the alignment tools, and I can see a big difference. I'm excited. It's going to be a great hunting season without lower back pain. Y'all check out Chiropractic Health Services in West Monroe. Hey guys, so it's the last day. We'll go get some pictures in a minute at the Coliseum. They're going to be bringing in a bunch of snakes. We've got one last stop. A bunch of junk laying around, kind of like you always when you're moving stuff in your backyard and you see rattlesnakes. We'll check around here real good and see there's a bunch of tin laying around, barrels and all kinds of stuff. So we're going to look around and see if we can't find one more snake around somewhere. Chris, you don't have your shouts on either, buddy.
No, I don't.
Gary, see anything over there?
No, sir, not yet.
Man, we've hunted hard. We found 2 snakes yesterday. And it's been cold, kind of cool. Today it's probably going to be a little 10 degrees warmer today, so hopefully we'll find some snakes out roaming. Oh, I got on my snake boot. Oh, here we go, Terry. Here we go. There he is. That's what we've been looking for there, boys. He had a little den made under there. Did you see that, Terry?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, he's trying to keep a little bit of the warmth.
No, this is a short stick you gave me. Where's the longer one? That sucker's longer than the stick. Let's get him out here on the road so we can see what. Let's get away from him. Well, that's a pretty snake there for such a thing. He is mad, let me tell you, he's mad. All right. Here, I'll go get the box and we'll put him in here. All right, let's put him in there. We'll get up to the Coliseum. They'll start bringing some in for long.
Yeah, they'll be bringing them in. We'll be ready.
Terry, man, I appreciate everything, man. Thanks for inviting us down here.
Oh, we've had a great time.
Look, y'all know when time this airs, Snake Rodeo will be over, but plan it for next year. It's a huge event. I mean, it's something cool. You can get the kids out, teach them the dangers of rattlesnake. Also, they'll teach them that, you know, rattlesnakes aren't all bad. They've got a use in this world, don't they?
They do, and it really does. Our big event, this is our 60th year, and it's the world's largest, and we teach safety with kids and people that's never been around them. That's our main goal. If we keep one person from getting bit this year or any time, it's well worth it to us.
Well, you know, some little kid could be walking around and flip that barrel off to walk on it or roll it or whatever, and just like that quick, it could have been bit.
It can happen real quick. Here in our area and around the big country, we have snake bites through the whole year because we have abundance of these snakes, and it's just something we try to do safety.
You know, everybody thinks if you get bit by a snake, it's a death sentence, but really it's not. I mean, you're going to have some pain, you're going to have most of the time some injury. It's going to cost you a lot of money at the hospital.
A lot of money with that anti-venom, which that crowfab, because it takes quite a few vials to do that. But man, if we could, and these doctors we have now, man, they know what they're doing with the snake bites.
So if you get bit, try to capture the snake or at least kill the snake and bring it with you to the hospital so they can identify what kind it is, and then get to the hospital or medical care. Call ahead so they can start getting the antivenom ready. I think they have to warm it up or something.
Well, actually, they have to start putting it in a saline solution.
Right.
But they don't keep very many, maybe 6 vials of it. So you can use up to 25 to 30 vials for one bite. So they're shipping it in from other hospitals.
So get in touch with your hospital you're headed to and get there as soon as you can.
It's better to call while you're en route so they can prepare you. They also may not have very much of that anti-venom, and they may direct you to another hospital that may have it.
All right, well, good deal. Well, let's go check some people. Hopefully there'll be a bunch of snakes brought in today.
Hopefully so. We'll get started.
1928, 90 years. Many events in 1928 have had great effect on our lives.
It was the last boom year of the 20s before the crash of 1929.
Herbert Hoover was elected our 31st president. The discovery of penicillin.
These are important historical events, but the one event in 1928 that had a huge effect on all of our lives was the opening of Tyner Petrus.
Where would we be without our great-granddad, August Petrus, who decided to open business?
Then our grandparents, David and Ginger Petrus, continued the legacy. And then our parents and in-laws worked hard to keep the legacy alive. Do y'all realize the responsibility that is being placed on us to keep this legacy alive after 90 years? We are the 4th generation, and we vow to continue the legacy of great customer service,
Friendly atmosphere.
Community support.
Great prices.
For our generation and beyond.
Hey, I'm Dustin Balance with the all-new Ludwig Marine right here on Darbone Lake, Farmerville, Louisiana. Come check out the impressive lineup of Ranger aluminum boats as well as the Riata pontoon lineup of boats at the all-new Ludwig Marine, your North Louisiana boating headquarters.
Today's TPOA Outdoors weather advisory: heavy infestation of mosquitoes. Mosquitoes are rampant in North Louisiana and South Arkansas. Pick up one of the patio shields from Thermacell at any location of TPOA Outdoors. For our 90th anniversary celebration, we're offering these for $7.99 after a mail-in rebate. Send the mosquitoes to your neighbor and keep them out of your backyard so you can enjoy the great outdoors.
Check out these and other great 90th anniversary deals at either location of TPOA Outdoors.
The Sweetwater Rattlesnake Roundup is the largest fundraiser for the JCs. It's a boom for the locals. Sweetwater has a population of just over 10,000 residents, and the Roundup brings in more than 30,000 visitors. Every part of the snake is used. The skins are sold, the meat is sold, the venom is used to make anti-venom, the heads and rattlers are even freeze-dried and sold. Trophies and cash prizes are given out for the teams with the most pounds and the longest rattlesnake. Here in the safety handling demonstration pit, the public is shown how to handle a snake and taught about rattlesnakes. While the demonstrations continue inside, the rattlesnakes continue to be brought in by the bagful. Wait, that's old Terry Souls, who Bill went hunting with the day before. Where did he get all those snakes? Sometimes when Bill and Chris show up with the cameras, all the game becomes camera shy. Back inside, the snakes are really starting to pile up. It takes a crazy, brave soul to be wading amongst all them mad rattlers. Every snake is milked for the venom. The venom is extremely lucrative. It's worth $225 per gram. Unfortunately, more people in the profession wind up dead or at least missing some fingers. The treatment for a rattlesnake bite can cost $150,000 to $200,000.
What we do here in the research pit, we'll measure the western diamondback rattlesnake, then we measure the coontail, which is the black and white right above the rattler. Then we'll count the black stripes on that coontail. Then what we're going to do is we're going to tell the difference between a male and female.
After the snakes are milked for the venom, measured, and research completed, the snakes go into the skinning table. As you can see, it's a family affair skinning snakes. We hope you enjoyed and learned a little on this week's show. Remember to never ever get near or attempt to handle a snake. These guys handling the snakes are professionals, and even they get bit sometimes. Thanks for watching TP Outdoors Adventures, brought to you by Ryan Chevrolet and Kepper Dirt and Equipment Rental.